What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. Hope you guys are doing well.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there?
So I hope you guys had a nice weekend. So the weather's been, we're getting April weather in May.
We're getting
which
April
is
weather.
Kind of crazy, but I'm good with it as long as it warms up. So today's topic is he cheating?
Yeah, this was interesting because how she approached it, and we said it'd be a funny way of talking about it. But
I mean, I know he's cheating. I know he's busted.
But
he's so busted.
Yeah. So what everybody's thinking is he's cheating? No, it's not what you think. Is she used my she used my car the other day, and she sent me a pic. Not the type of pic everybody wants.
So
but it was not the pic I was expecting.
He has the same problem that he has in the house. He don't get rid of evidence. So he's been busted. So I told you guys, when we had the Amazon. No. Remember we had the Amazon situation where I kept finding boxes around the house while I was gone on vacation, and I came back and they were all over the place because he doesn't get rid of evidence. So I take his car in the glove compartment. There's a receipt.
Not a glove compartment.
There was one in the receipt in the glove compartment.
The first one
there was one in the cup holder. Yeah. There was one in the car charger. There was one in the door, and there's one in the compartment where he keeps his sunglasses.
First of all, some of those are old.
It doesn't matter. The receipts. That means he's been getting snacks and fast food when he's supposed to be watching what he's eating.
But first of all,
you busted.
No, and it's not that I've gained weight. I'm where I'm at right now. But she was like, but see, if you would not be ordering or getting these things, can imagine where you were. You would have lost another 3 or 4 pounds.
Yep.
But these are not all receipts in 1 week. She's not actually telling the whole story.
You
BK,
still busted.
It doesn't matter. BK was like, shh. Let me. There's supposed to be an opportunity for the person to speak. That's the rule of the land.
All right, fine.
The BK was when she went down to Florida, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pick up BK.
Shame on you.
And I did it.
Shame on you.
The other ones were a month ago. It's not a weekend thing. He went to BK on a Friday, and then he had the donut receipt. First of all, I haven't had those donuts in 4 months.
There was a Quick Check receipt. The only time Jerry goes to Quick Check is to get the chocolate Entenmann donuts.
I love those donuts. But
you're busted.
But
he's busted.
But I haven't had those donuts in ages. You know that. I was at Quick Check. I got you some scratch offs.
In your car. No.
Scratch offs. No. She was like, the text was like, "You're busted." I was like, "What is she talking about?" I got you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had the text. And then all of a sudden, it's like a pic of the BK receipt. And I was like, I didn't even know what to say. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those when I wasn't
even. How do you go get junk food without your partner?
I don't know what you're eating in Florida.
I show you. I take pictures of what I eat, and I tell you what I ate during the day.
That's not the whole day.
He knows. If I cheat, it's very rare.
It was rare. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop at BK.
No.
And I'm just going to pick up some BK.
I don't believe it. You know why? Because then he goes to me the other day. I put on a pound. I'm like,
no.
Obviously, there's something.
That was because we were in Florida. That happened in Florida. We had a really good time. We spoke about that. We had a really good time. So I don't even want to hear about that. Okay? But it was like, she found one. How many more can I find? That's what I asked her.
It's a natural art.
Yeah. For women, it's like, it doesn't matter what men are cheating on. Mm-hmm. They're going to catch you. They're going to look for everything. They're not just going to go and pick up and go, all right, he went to BK. No. I can see where she went. Oh, wait. He went to BK? Hold on. Pull the card over. Glove compartment. I definitely do. I'm one of those.
I didn't pull the car over.
Yeah, you probably did.
I checked everything when I parked the car in front of the house. I was like, let me see how many
she checks the door.
Because I was like, let me just clean him up for him so I can hold it against him.
I do a lot of trash on the side of the door. She knows. And then within a month or two, I empty that whole trash out.
Busted.
You know what I'm saying? But
no. So you're right there. Those receipts were from a month and a half. They're not
like
old.
A month and a half, about 2 months.
That's
2 months.
cheating.
Oh my God. Cheating is like, if you would have... Stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop. First of all, you don't got to say it in Spanish. I don't even know what that means. I don't even actually really don't know what that word. It just, I don't even know what to say. It doesn't even sound like anything. Okay, so
how dare you?
Whatever.
How could you?
It wasn't like this whole weekend I was like, bam, BK, McDonald's, chocolate Entenmann donuts. No, that didn't happen like that. It happened that, hey, we didn't take the meat out, whatever, because that's how usually me and Jeremy do it, right? You know this. And then I lay it on the law and go just one frying pan, one spoon, one fork. I get one fork.
You see how he's deflecting, right?
But I am. I'm trying to tell this whole other story. You know what I'm saying? Because when she did it, I was like,
oh my God, he's so deflecting.
You're busted. Mm-hmm. I was like, what is she talking about? I knew it wasn't like, hey, Jerry's cheating. Mm-hmm. But I was like, what is she? I'm sending you the pic. I'm like, sending me the pic.
Deflector.
It could have been. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been. It could have been. Everybody does it. You make it seem like nobody. It's weird. Nobody cheats. Everybody cheats.
When he goes and complains,
everybody.
The scale is not more. I'm like, well,
I think,
stop cheating.
Actually, what's the funny part is we don't do these short reels. There's reels of people. The person's like sneaking into the closet, and the guy's there eating chips. Like, oh, you see those, right?
Yeah, that's you.
And then the woman comes in.
You.
We don't even do that. There's nobody doing that.
You busted. You do it in the car when you out. He don't even do it in the house because he knows he's gonna get caught.
No.
He waits till he's out the house and cheat.
No, first of all, you weren't here. You were in Florida. It was
all
one
those
day.
Receipts are not from while I was gone, because I was only gone 11 days.
Let me think about the chocolate donuts. Let me think about that for a second. You were not here the day of the chocolate donuts. I don't know where you were. Maybe it was one of your...
so chocolate donuts. Then you had Burger King.
It was your line dancing. Probably was your line dancing.
No.
You stepped out.
He's lying.
You stepped out. And I needed something sweet, and you weren't here.
He's lying. You know why? Because he would have called me and told me to bring it. So you're lying.
You weren't here. I needed something sweet, and you weren't here.
You're lying.
You see how I put that? I needed something sweet, and you weren't here.
No.
So I said, I'm going to get myself some...
He's deflecting. He's so full of it.
Cheating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this topic's going to be so weird. Today, I busted him cheating.
That's
cheating on food.
Dude.
I'm staying the course.
Warm weather's creeping in on you.
The what?
Warm weather is creeping
Listen,
in
I work.
on you.
It's not like I have all that time in the day. And so, right now, in fact, which we said, we're cutting the podcast down to once a week. That's it.
Listen, we've been
last
busy.
week it was once a week.
I've been a busy girl.
I was there with you this weekend.
He helped. He did help. He didn't screw up anything. I promise. Not this time.
Yeah, you gotta give some. I was busy.
Didn't do any mess
I was there with you. Brought the ACs up, put them in the windows, helped you with the door there, making sure it was looking good and all that stuff.
Making sure I knew what I was doing.
I had music on outside.
He did have music, and he did give me a glass of wine while I was working on the
glass.
door.
Yeah, come on. Speak up.
He didn't foul up
and
anything.
I carried the ACs up. Those bad boys are heavy. They're not like
Oh my gosh.
They don't make them like they used to. I think they make them.
Oh, heavy. And then he got saved also because, deflecting a little bit.
Yeah, thank you.
He's still being in hot water. So a few years ago, we got our pool's maybe about 12 years old, but not too long ago we replaced the liner, and the guy told him, "Don't put the angle up because it's gonna mess with the pool line."
No. First of all, that was not what happened. The angle was up, and I thought it was pretty cool because it was just like this waterfall, and it moved everything around. So if you were floating around in a circle, you know.
So when we had the liner replaced, I put it down.
Yeah.
Because the guy told me
it was rusting.
That's rusting the thing.
Absolutely.
So he goes, "Well, I got it. I got so used to hearing the water. I got to put it back up."
I did.
He put it back up, but it's not. Yes, you did, because it is. But it's not as much as it was before.
I didn't do it.
So him having it that way, it ate away one of the panels. Luckily,
the top part around the pool.
Luckily, I called the pool store today, and they have a record of our pool, and they were able to order the pool.
I was surprised that we still got it going on for 12 years.
Yeah, he was like, I told him, I said, I can send you pictures. There's nothing wrong. The pool looks brand new.
What people gotta understand, she takes care of the pool. Mm-hmm. It's only open for a couple of months of the season.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And she's on top of it during the wintertime.
Yeah, I told myself
she goes out there in the cold. She goes out there in the cold.
He's yeah, you
do go out there in the cold to check on it.
I do go out in the cold.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm
but yeah, that was a lot. The year before I gave all the panels
I'm gonna let you
job.
cheat. Want ice cream?
No, I'm good. See, that's
but I ate the fruit this weekend.
Yeah, he did eat the fruit. Actually, you know what? I will fess up. We did cheat. I did cheat with him.
What we cheated on?
We ordered pancakes the other day. We were watching.
Let me tell you something. Yeah,
and
that was.
I was like, I haven't eaten pancakes for like 6 months.
I should have not ate it. I should have not
shared it.
No, I should have not ate it though. Because then I said you cheated on your own.
I did. I cheated.
She was like, you know, I'm in the mood for pancakes.
I hadn't eaten pancakes in.
I was like, and when you talk about pancakes at
6
night,
months.
You're thinking like, butter and syrup,
like 6
yeah,
months.
bacon, yeah,
yeah.
And what did I do for you?
He ordered
hesitation.
it, and he went and got it
without hesitation.
Yeah, we shared an order of pancakes from the diner.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh! But I did tell him, I said, old us would have gotten each an order, and it felt not guilt. I ate half of the pancake, and then I got on my walking board.
But then I realized it. This is like the whole scene of Transformers. See, they put the donuts out there. I ate the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I got no guilt, but you brought me into the guilt because you were like, "Do you want to share it?" See that? So I now I realize what you did.
I fessed up to that one.
She brought, instead of just eating it by herself, because I was really not hungry. Instead of just eating it by herself, she brought me into the guilt. So the guilt is balanced. But you ate it with me. You had half. Smothered with butter and syrup. That's wrong. You didn't want to go by yourself on that.
No, I didn't want to go down that.
So you brought me down with you.
You had no problem though.
I did it. But now
I didn't need to twist your arm.
No.
You
twisted my arm.
No, I didn't. I was like, I can have pancakes right now. He was like, sure, I could go get it for you. I was like,
stop.
Really?
No, I didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did.
I said I could go get it for you, but I didn't
see?
say I was going to eat it with you. And then you said, well, I'll share it with you.
I said, I'll share it with you.
So I was like,
he was like, okay.
Okay.
You see?
Not realizing the trap.
Twisted.
Not realizing the trap of I'm gonna go down cheating. Because I didn't even think about the BK receipt. The BK receipt like happened the other day. I should have said, let it go down burning. Don't do it, Jerry.
They were delicious. I mean, they're not Cracker Barrel worthy.
No, they're not Cracker Barrel
but
pancakes.
They were delicious.
If you ever had Cracker Barrel pancakes, you know.
God, they're so good. But
or you got to go to some serious pancake diner.
Down in Florida, Virginia, like one of those pancake houses.
Judy.
Yes.
Judy Pancakes?
Yes.
They were somewhere in the Midwest.
But we shared it. I was in the mood. I can't remember. Like I said, I think it's been over 6 months since I had pancakes.
You made it you put the bacon, you made a pancake sandwich. I showed you.
It was delicious.
Butter
I eat pancakes. Bacon all the time, but pancakes? I don't eat pancakes. I don't eat waffles anymore.
Oh, I know where we ate pancakes. We ate it. It was around the holidays at Cracker Barrel.
That was the last time I ate pancakes.
And I was working out. That time I was working out really hard.
That's
now I'm getting back to working out hard.
We went to First Watch and we shared.
No, not First Watch. It was Cracker Barrel.
Oh, we went to Cracker Barrel. That's right.
You went to get me up. At the time, I was working out hard again.
Yes.
And we just devoured the whole breakfast spot.
We were tired. You went to get me in Pennsylvania. That was the time when you got me in Pennsylvania.
And I took it to Cracker Barrel.
Yes.
You see what I did?
That was the last time I had pancakes.
I take it to Cracker Barrel. You ask for pancakes, but you find a receipt. Shoot that. Take them out. Take them out. There's like a sniper.
Listen.
And she's like this. Hey. She's 2 in 1. The sniper. There's your receipt there. Take them out. Take them out now. Take them out now. Send the pic. Send the pic. You haven't in the mood for pancakes. I'll go get them for you. Really? And then she was like this. The trap was lit. I'll share with you. This way you can eat them with me.
But I got up and did the walking board after that. I did almost 30 minutes.
Because I did you're right.
I was like,
No, you didn't do 30 minutes. You did not do 30 minutes.
Was it 20 minutes?
No, not even.
What did I do?
You were like, my leg hurts.
Well, in my defense.
You were down, I counted it. You were down by 12 minutes.
Oh, 12 minutes. Okay, 12 minutes.
So don't,
in my defense, though, I hit my knee
yesterday
helping you put the grill and the griddle together for the block party.
Ooh, we were sitting down practically putting that together. It was.
Remember when I opened the latch and it came
out? That was you.
This
is Sydney. I told myself, Sydney doesn't want to wait. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. Drill. She's like a doctor. Drill. Screwdriver.
So I hit the latch.
Wait, it's not opening. Hold on. Click back. I got this. She didn't say what happened though, because she kind of just. She's like, on the spot, dust it off.
I did dust
then
it
later
off.
on, she's like,
I felt it. I was like, oh my God, that hurt.
I hit my leg. I'm like, when? When I clicked it so I could
drop the legs open.
Drop the legs open and stuff like that. Didn't sound right. When you open the
latch.
Open the latch. So the tray arm legs, whatever you want to call them, open up. But she got hit and she was like, in her mind, dust it off.
Yeah, it was an internal bruise. Because it was hurt. Like, I did walking afterwards and it kind of started throbbing. So today it felt better.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, we're in the 15 minutes. I don't think it's a long topic. You got me. I got busted. I cheated.
I fessed up. She
cheated the other day, but brought me into her cheat world. That's the smart. See, women are smart. They'll catch you cheating and be like, blast you. Mm-hmm. When they're going to cheat, they bring you in. It's like the Godfather. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring him in. Hey, you want pancakes? You want ice cream?
Anything to deflect.
I'm in the mood for ice cream. You want ice cream? That's now I know. You in the mood for ice cream? Because I'm like, hell no.
I don't do it often.
No, you don't.
I don't do it often. I did it the other day to him too.
I gotta be smart. I gotta be smart to be. Like,
he didn't even catch it the other day. I was like, "Can you go get relands?" And he's like, "Well, where I gotta go?" I said, "Because they only do it on the weekends."
That's enough. See. See, I had no thought to go to. They make some amazing morning pastries and donuts and
like, can you go to
scones? Because in New York, got the best scones. I don't care. Jersey,
but those are amazing.
They those are the only scones that in Jersey I would eat so far.
Yeah,
I have not found.
So good.
And I don't know if scones originate in New York, but that's normal. You find scones in Jersey.
I conned him and got him to go get those the other day too.
Wow, where did I go to? I went somewhere in the morning. A haircut. I stepped out for something.
He was out, and I was like, well, since you're out already.
Yeah.
He goes, well, that wasn't my plan. I was like, but you're out there already. Just go get him.
Where did I go in the morning?
You went for a haircut, I think. Was it?
Yeah.
I can't remember what you went to do.
I went out for something in the morning. Yeah. You're like, well, you're out there. Go get him. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah. But
I had no shame.
Yeah, no shame. But you brought me in it. See? You did it twice. I'm not. I can't wait I cannot wait to one day it happens and I'm going to say, stop the podcast. She cheated solo. She tried to bring me in there. Yeah, that's messed up. That is messed up all the way.
Sorry. I fessed up
Women
to it though.
Are like, yo,
I fessed up to it. You know
you
what?
It'd
be wrong if, but I said I am that person that brings it to light. So I did fess up to it.
You guys, like a snake in the field and stuff.
All right, guys. We kept you long enough.
Yeah.
So
take us out.
Yeah, but he did get caught.
Yeah. Cheated. You know. Oh my God. BK.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, talk about our podcast, give us your input, and stay chill.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
When you get those receipts, don't throw them out the window, but just eat it. Like in the movies of eat the evidence, people. Eat the evidence. Later.